Hello everybody, Storm here, and welcome back to Factorio. In the last episode, we finished up hooking up all of the ore to our tungsten production. Because I had already hooked up all the various, acids and wastewaters and geodes and everything. Everybody should be filtering through the system. They are. And everything should be coming into the correct locations, and they are. And yeah, we are just kind of rolling through. That seems to be running pretty smoothly. We now have tungsten. That was the last of the refined ores we need. The whole thing is done, finally. Assuming, of course, that we don't have to come back later and expand any of these. But we might. We never know. They're all scaled for 40 ore per second. So we're going to try and set up our eventual foundry to stay within that 40 ore per second consumption rate. That's going to be something we're going to be working on as far as design for that. But first, we now need to get all of these ores into a place where they can be picked up by trains. And that's what we started working on at the toward the end of the episode. So we have this whole area here that we're beginning to set up where we can send trains to come pick up ores. And we were trying to work out exactly how we were going to load the ore into the trains from the warehouses. And I had come up with, basically decided that using a double loader system like this would be best, because then we can make a row of them, and they seem to load faster than in the inserters. However, I got a suggestion in the comments on the episode, and suggested that I use a double row of inserters, which I've gone ahead and set up here, because it's faster and takes up less space. And it looks a lot more ridiculous, which I am in favor of. So that is what we've set up. What I've gone ahead and set up, I've set up the warehouses with the balancing systems. Hopefully I have this all wired up correctly. Because I have one version of this that is not wired correctly. I think this one is. We could go ahead and add some lights. That'd be fine. But I have gone ahead and created a blueprint of this with the entire loading bay ready to go. And that is what we're going to go ahead and do. Now I have 13 of these to put in. This is the first one, so we have 12 more. And as this pushes outward, we're also going to have to continue to expand our construction zone, which won't be too much for trouble, I don't think. So we just continue to add in roboports. But we're going to begin overlapping this lake. It's almost certainly, if I put in one, yeah, we're definitely going to push out into the lake, I think. So we're going to have to fill it. I brought the tank down because I'm thinking that we're probably going to have to kill this, and we might have to kill this. This particular nest is going to be a pain in the butt to try to kill because of just where it's located. We still have this red thing. I think that might be a worm that just didn't get killed at some point. So that's probably going to have to die too. So we have some work with the tank to do coming up. I don't think we need to do it right away, but it's going to have to happen eventually. For now, let's go ahead and see how exactly I want to put this in. I think actually it might be overkill. Hold on. Let me modify this. Let me get rid of this substation. So I think that is going to be somewhat overkill. And I want to leave at least a little bit of space so that we can walk through. Alright, that's good. One, two, three, four. Oh, except that just overlapped some water. So we go ahead and lay that back over there. There we go. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 12 we need. Now, we don't have anything that's building warehouses. So, those warehouses are going to have to be manually built by me. Along with the combinators and... yeah, along with all the combinators. Alright, let's go ahead and make a bunch. How do I have... I don't understand why I end up with logistics bots in my inventory. Are the logistics bots like running out of power and saying, hey, we're out of juice, we just gonna park here for a little bit? That's probably what's happening. Now, all of these combinators are going to have to be adjusted for whatever ore we're going to be putting through here. So I'm not exactly sure which ore we're going to be sending where just yet, but we'll sort that out. Oh, I pulled something out. Oh, jeez. Oh, it's just a substation. Okay. I was worried I pulled one of the combinators out, and that would just cause a mess. Oh yeah, I'm sitting outside the logistics area. That's fine. Let's go ahead and resolve that slight issue. I want to remove the trees. Oh, perfect. without removing the blueprint. Alright, so what we're going to want to do is we want to get these little ponds filled in. All this rock needs to get cleared. I didn't necessarily need to grab it myself, but okay. Let's get all these guys connected up. Oh, I still got some trees in the way here. There we go. Connected up. Okay, there's still some stuff here that some construction bots need to bring in. Still some bits and pieces missing. Alright, iron plate, I should have some on the way, which I do. And bricks, we should have some of those on the way. Only 5? 10 are on the way. Now 10 are on the way there. We're going to need a lot more than that. There's a construction bot bringing an inserter. There's a construction bot bringing some train tracks. Yeah, because they're trying to cross this gap here, and there's no place for them to power up. That's part of the problem. And that has reset everything that was coming my way. Because I stepped out of the logistic zone. Alright, but we now have room to throw in some more of these guys. Let's see. Oh, really? Couple little spots there of water that didn't get removed. There we go. Alright, so that gets us up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm thinking I'm going to need to actually head up there and grab this stuff myself, because the bots are just not getting it to me anywhere near fast enough. Yep. The instructors are taking care of things. Grab some of that, and we'll come down here and we'll grab some of those, because we're gonna have to make a whole bunch of these, and we also are gonna need some steel. Okay, no big deal. We'll go grab some steel. These things use up an absolute ton of bricks. And that's used up all the iron. And there goes the bricks again. But that'll get me by a bit. 15 of them. I'd like to get 5 more. Make some of those, make some of these. And I've run myself out of electronics, it would seem. This is fine. Grab some of those. Alright, and before I leave, I'm going to go ahead and grab a little bit more steel. And let's see, do we need anything else? Copper. Copper, it would seem. Yep, that should do it. And one thing that I should probably do is I had hooked in here for some oxygen from this. I want to get down there. I need to put that particular bit of landfill in an actual, I think that's a silo. It's like, oh, the logistics bots finally made it up here. Alright. Because that one that I put the storage silo on. But this one isn't. Not like that really matters. Passive provider silo. And a passive provider silo here. We'll go ahead and grab all the landfill. Well, as much of it as we can, anyway. I know that is one of the new stations that got placed down in the new loading area. Alright, there we are. Those guys are all placed. I still have 4 more of them, and can make 4 more. Alright, but I think before we can actually extend this any further... Well, let me just make sure that all the actual track is connected. cut the path through the woods here. Get rid of all these trees. There we go. Yeah, because all these guys should be designed for the train to come in here, get like filled in a matter of seconds, and then head out, so that we keep a good flow of ore going into our foundry. You don't necessarily need that to go too far south, because that's just a waste of landfill. There we are. Alright, there we go. Actually, we're going to have to put in another one of these. Which actually, that appears like it's going to fit. There it is. Oh, come on. Get through the trees. Get through the trees. There we go. There we go. Now, how is this all lining up? Okay. I mean, we might be clear of this. We might be clear of this. I think that stuff's got to die anyway. So, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and grab the tank. I'm gonna go kill that nest. And then we'll probably call it a good episode there. And I might go ahead and finish filling in those loading bays on my own. Got like 6 more of them to do. And it's just a bunch of the same stuff. You know, you kind of get the idea of what we're doing. So I'll get all those filled in, and if I can remember to do it. And then we'll go ahead and get things set up to actually start putting ore in those warehouses. Okay, that nest is dead. Do I not have any repair packs? I might not have any repair packs. Yep, looks like I didn't have any repair packs. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna give this a try. Actually, I could probably kill that nest just by parking here. Sure enough, oh geez, this thing has some range. But now I've stirred up the nest, so we now need to go kill it before it starts attacking us. Spiders are not the only an issue in so much as it calls me to stop. But I think I got all the nests. All the spawners. Come on. I'm out of bullets. Bad. Get out of there, get out of there. I was not expecting to run out of ammunition. That almost got me killed. Okay. Ooh, okay. Alright, there we go. Go ahead and put our RoboPorts back on. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, we're going to call it an episode there. With that cleared up, actually, hold on. We're not going to call it an episode here just yet. I want to know what that is. What about fuel? We got fine for fuel. Okay. We're just out of ammunition. I'm gonna have to resolve that issue at some point. Now, the thing is, the plasma cannon's probably going to fire at it before I get within range. Yep, it was a worm. Now it isn't. Alright, so there we go. Now we're going to go ahead and end the episode. And if I remember and have time to get it done, I'll get the rest of these loading bays set up, and then, well, at least built, and then we'll work on getting them all set up and get the belts put in place to get the ore out here. Alright, but for now, we'll go ahead and end here, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.